forces of chaos come to fight off against the forces of Slaanesh, which is also chaos. Alright folks, here we go. Harrison versus me, the taco. Slaanesh versus Slaanesh Light, as I call it. What do we got? Nothing but Chaos Warriors, some Forsaken, one thing of Marauders, and by Chaos Warriors I mean all the variations. Halberds, great weapons, shielded, the works. Harrison going for a nice little wide build with a Slaanesh Horseman. Herald, 2 Keeper's Secrets. Ooh, excuse me. And 2 Devoted Marauders. I got Azazel. Because, why Azazel? Why Azazel? Yeah, why Azazel? Why not bring in Festus or Valkia or anyone else? Well, Azazel's pretty good assassin and ironically pretty good at taking out other Slaanesh characters because of their low armor. So yeah, it makes sense that I bring Azazel. Pavane for the lords that get caught or any important units that are weak or like these horsemen. Or even using the whip for the Chaos Warriors or Chosen of Slaanesh. All around problems. It looks like his double capping, if not triple capping, didn't work out with these Marauder Horsemen. Because we got all the Chaos Warriors coming in. Holding that center. It's going to be a tough one. Dogs chasing off the Marauder Horsemen. The Bane of Horsemen. Just dog, dog, dog. And that poison's going to help slow them down so we can chew through them. Chew them! But he's got Hellscourge, Cav to come deal with mine. Dogs. But we have 2 objectives. He's got 1, so everything's working out. I'm a little behind, but it's all well and done. It looks like those Marauder Horsemen are doing a lot of damage. Going for my Halberds because they're going to be the bane of those keepers, and good reason for it. Trying my best to try to grab this stupid hill so we can get a nice little triple cap going. And that'll definitely make up for it. Keeping Azazel in the center where his Herald is, in case I need to pavane her. Plenty of my own skirmish to come deal with it. He's trying to move up in the center with Devoted Marauders. I don't know if I like that at all. Here come the Horsemen and the Scourges, though, but we capture it. We are going to capture that before he does anything. I think that's a bit of a mistake here. Although, he's going to shoot us off for sure. But the few seconds we get this objective, we will get plenty of points back. And in the center, here we go. The Keeper Secrets is on the move, along with the Herald and everything else. And that's when we move in. Princes of Perfection, the Devoted Marauders, along with my Pavane on top of his Herald. We will just try to rampage her and get her in combat. And she is very squishy. Very squishy. I can't forget. I remember all the time she would get her shit rocked. But Azazel is also getting hit with Acquiescence, so he's not going to be able to get away from both of these keepers. We try to provide some support for him. Get him out of there! Get him out of there! And these keepers will not leave alone. Good whip overall. And here comes another one from me, and it does more damage to me than him. My bad. Oh, shit. Harrison is up in value, though. Down in points, thankfully, because of that few seconds of that triple cap. Helps out. His Herald is going nowhere. There's just so much weight around him. I can't see this Herald living through this at all. Forsaken, Chaos Warriors, the works, and she's just getting beaten back. And crumbling already. Losing it within the first few minutes. That could be rough. I mean, he still has 2 keepers. Still has plenty of Marauder Horsemen, which if he keeps them alive, they should be able to do well. And he's actually going to get Azazel too, so I guess it evens out. I think with the build he has, she might not be that expensive. Over here we got Chaos Knights loving this fight against the Hellstriders. Oh, excuse me, talking too fast. Hellstriders and dogs just... Or Hellstriders and Chaos Knights chewing in... Chaos Warhounds and Chaos Knights chewing into the Hellstriders. Ugh, sorry, talking too fast. Oh, gotta love the job. Chasing off those Hellstriders with those Knights. I love having Chaos Knights. Fucking love them. Dread Knights. I love my cab units. Probably my favorite type of unit, really. And now, how do we deal with Keeper of Secrets in this build? Well, we have plenty of mass to deal with it. We have big blobs. We have Marauder Horsemen. And as long as we keep those Horsemen, we should be able to just chew through those two poor Keeper of Secrets with all the Javelins. Forsaken has the last thing you want into your back line, or just hitting you in the back. Princes of Perfection, though, with their perfect vigor, should be able to hold out, but not for that much longer. And I'm waiting for the charge from the Keepers, and here they are, Beyblading themselves into combat. And this is probably why he wanted those halberds gone so quick. They're going to be shooing away these Keepers of Secrets. Harrison has used this similar build with the Demons of Chaos before. Keeper Secrets just evading whatever unit or lore and trying to snipe them with Herald and the two Keepers, or even a Changebringer. And it can be really difficult to deal with Warriors of Chaos, honestly. But I think the build works better with Slaanesh than Demons. Yes, Demons have the Changebringers, which is nice, but they have no capture weight and they're glass cannons, so Marauder Horsemen can shoot through them if you bring enough of them. But I think I like the Chosen and Chaos Warriors of Slaanesh to have some capture weight on the center objectives while your other units try to snipe out a lord or important or high value target. So I like his build. There's just some kinks, some execution that needs some work, I think. And I don't know. He could trade. Oh no, I don't think he could trade the Keepers for Exalted Demonettes in the opening. Because Exalted Demonettes, I don't know. Exalted Demonettes are highly expensive and easier to get rid of, in my opinion. But at least you have the weight with the Keepers, so they can just keep moving in and out, not have that problem that Exalted Demonettes have. And Harrison is just being so mean with his feeds against my Marauders. They didn't do nothing. They're actually Slaanesh Marauders. Harrison, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Poor Chaos. Nah, Chaos Warriors are getting caught too. No! All these Cav units just charging in and out. Oh, my poor Chaos Warriors. But we have the center. There's no doubt about that. Zazel's back, and if Harrison takes the third objective, we will take the hill easily. All we have to do is send plenty of dogs and Marauder Horsemen on our own and catch those Keeper of Secrets while they're down. Exalted Demonettes here to fight, but we can take them out pretty quick, surrounding them. And this is why I love the Forsaken and the Trolls, and you'll see soon the Spawn. Good units to deal with them. Narcissism right on top. I try to hit one of these Keepers with Pavane just to keep them surrounded. Dogs coming in on the top objective. Harrison's doing a great job of trying to keep me off objectives, but he's down almost 3,000 value right now. We are chasing this poor Keeper until it crumbles. Crumble him! Crumble him! Good charge into my dogs. They were not charging into his damn boys, but luckily... I was going to say luckily Slaanesh. No, luckily... Azazel's going to be able to just whip our way right through so we can capture this. Bring the dogs back to capture the objective as the heralds try to move in. Get my own Marauder Horsemen and Chaos Knights to go moving onto the hill to fight off these fiends. Oh, those aren't Hellstriders, those are fiends. Still, that should work just as well as he's trying to capture the bottom objective. But I think it's going to be all for now. We got almost double the value, double the number of units. We're up 3,000 value. It's getting pretty bleak for Harrison. Especially once we crumble one of these Keepers. Once they go, I think that's gonna be the slow downhill. Actually, I think one of them has already been taken out and crumbled off screen. It's the only one I can find right now. And I can understand keeping them both together. Great Terror, hard to kill, the heal. Or no, I'm thinking of the Exalted Keeper Secrets. Yeah, I just don't see how this build... It doesn't really have any longevity. See, this is why I was like, why didn't he just bring Knights? He brought Fiends, he brought Exalted Demonettes. He's being real cheeky, that little Harrison, you bastard. He knew better. Yeah, just a couple of Chaos Warriors, I think, could have easily... Well, not necessarily. With all the... I mean, Warriors of Chaos have great armor-piercing units. Some of the best. from great weapons to the trolls. I mean, there's a plethora of other spells to help out, so hell, even hell cannons would be nice right now. So it can be rough. There goes the other keeper, so yeah, this is gonna be downhill from here. Almost 4,000 value. There's no way he's gonna be able to hold this objective. We have the center quite handily though. Voted Marauders coming in to try to poke my boys, but we ain't gonna have none of that. I mean, he's just throwing everything, including the kitchen sink. He even tried slowing down the weird spawn with his his army ability. And it did catch me off for a few seconds, but luckily the weird spawn, Narcissism, that's what it's called, Narcissism. Luckily the weird spawn have those Protoss shields and they're gonna come in and beat up on these demons. Yeah, I like the weird spawn in combination with the Vile Trolls. There's no real synergy there, but I just like them together. You have an unbreakable unit combining with a unit that just debuffs everything around. I mean, they both debuff, lowering armor, lowering melee defense. It all works out, especially with the high... I think the spawn have, like, high... I don't know what I'm trying to say. They have fast attack animations, that's what it is. So that should even it out. No, leave my dogs alone, leave them alone. Leave my Marauder Horsemen alone. We need more knights. Nah, we just need Azazel. Azazel! Hit him with that whip. Whip, snap. Good. Harrison almost dodged it, but luckily, we're still paying attention. Azazel could be showing off these units. That's a bit of a lack of microing on my end, but I'm just trying to get rid of everything else right now. These spawner trolls. What a beautiful sight. This is why I love Warhammer. I don't want to see Empire spearmen make formations. You know, I want to see the monsters. I want to see the big guns come in. These ugly things. God, I love Spawn. Such a cool looking unit. Great design. It's too bad they suck. Both on tabletop. Well, certain ones on tabletop. And in the game. Certain ones in the game. And yeah, I don't see how Harrison's going to hold this. Because once we clear the middle, he's going to just keep throwing units and we'll just chase him off. Bile Trolls getting hit with Narcissism, and then I forget about him because I'm just that kind of player. Azazel could actually die again if I'm not careful. Those javelins will pick him off. Them in the weird spawn if I'm not careful. But we should be able to chew right through them, pass them off, and yeah. This is the point where Harrison's going to give up, tap out soon. I'm just going to hold both objectives till the clock runs out like a bitch. But you know what? When you gotta win, you gotta win. GG's, Harrison, GG's. Yeah, I think losing maybe 2 or 3 of the Marauder Horsemen, just so he could have more stability in the center, would be nice. Because I like his build. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's not the best either. I think it's just too reliant on capturing points and not being able to hold them. That's all. Just a little tweaks here and there, and I think it'll be fine. Alright, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you did, please like, sub, follow me here on YouTube. We're on the road to 1,000, and we need more support. We need your likes. We need your subs. We need it all. And hey, come see us on the stream. Come play with us. Play against me, Harrison, Bird, The Works, Teamer, Land Battles, Domination, 2v2s, 3v1s, 3v3s. We're all trying to have fun. Alright, folks. With all that said, y'all have a good one. Peace and goodbye for now.